Hi there, everyone. Welcome to another Trevor's Terrarium here at Geektopia Island. I'm Cardwell.
I'm Kevin.
And that's Trevor. Today, we have a fun little green-white deck for you, and it's called the Winds of Change. But before we get into it, I'm going to remind you that we do have a Patreon. It only takes $1 to support us, and we love you very much for it. And the link will be down below. Now, with this white-black, or a white-green one, it's, we're bringing good old Auron back, the Golden Rose. Which is exhaust, discard one knight unit or gear from your hand, exhaust target unit. So therefore you can swing in past all the guardians and just go at it. And of course the spirit is Kyte, not Kyle. Kyte the air spirit. We can call him, he looks like a little Kyle.
He looks like a Kyle.
He looks like a Kyle. Once per turn, during your turn, discard one card, return target air unit you control to its owner's hand, and if you do, switch one of your exhaust shards to active. And then you can Soul Burst, return target unit with cost 3 or less to its owner's hand, and that's either yours or your opponent's. So you can deal with that for sure.
Alright, our first guy of the deck is the Corum Squire. He is 1 for a 1000 knight, and he's got a rune trigger of add 1 gear with cost 1 or less from your deck to your hand. So he's all about helping out the rest of his deck. He can kill towers because he's 1000.
Yep.
You can discard him to go get or to exhaust a unit, or you can go get a gear. And it's kind of ridiculous just being able to be like, I need this gear. Cool, yep, let's go.
But I'll be swinging at your towers, taking them out before you deal with me. And next we have a Savage Sellsword. Never heard that word before. It's a 1-drop 1500, but this is you're selling the augments to him because this card cannot attack unless you discard 1 gear to him. So you just gotta drop 1 down so you can swing in for sure.
Next is the Corum Phalanx. He is 2 for a 1500 guardian, and it's pretty solid statted really because it can block pretty much everything. It kills all the little dudes, and that's what you need it for, is you need to play him early to keep your towers up.
Yep, all you need. Next one is Corum Rampart. It's a 2-drop 1000. This unit gets plus 500 for each gear equipped to it. And most gears always pump your dudes up anyway. So you're just coming in swinging real hard, real fast.
Yeah, this thing can get kind of out of hand because all your gears at least give plus 500. So each one is like, plus 1000.
Yeah, plus 1000.
Plus 1000.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Next is the Greathawk of Cloudsea because we're playing green and it's awesome.
It's so good.
3 mana 1500 bird, and it arrives. If there's a destroyed air tower, you can exhaust target unit and return another target unit to its owner's hand.
Yep.
So this card can help you clear the way really, really easily because you can tap down their dude and bounce the other dude, or you could just be like, cool, I have 2 Cloudhawks, let me exhaust your dude, bounce my other Cloudhawk, and just keep doing it.
Yeah, it's fun. It's so fun to play against.
Yeah.
The next one is Corum Magician. It's a 3-drop 1500. Arrive. If you have 3 or more gears in your discard zone, draw 2 cards, which you probably will. So there's just extra value for that for sure.
Next up is the White Rose Knight. It is 4 for a 2000 and is arrive. You choose 1 for each knight unit you control, up to 3, and search your deck for a gear and add it to your hand. Equip target gear from your discard zone to this card, or switch target knight unit to active.
Yep.
So he helps you just get a whole bunch of extra value going because you're like, cool, play him, get all these things, and do whatever I want with all the gears.
Exactly. Especially just to search your gear up and then do all that fun stuff. Now here's an old favorite back in the day is a Garga Keeper of the Gales. It's a 3,500 or 5-drop. Arrive though. Choose a cost. Return all units to the chosen cost to their owner's hands. If you do, if 2 or more units are returned to the hand with this effect, this card gains quickness. Which is their dudes, your dudes, all dudes, just go.
Yeah.
Just go at it.
It's 5 mana board wipe for like part dudes.
Yeah.
And if they only have 1-drops, you're like, cool, sorry about you, but let's choose odd. Or choose one, whatever number it is.
Yeah.
You're just like, cool. Oh, 2 dudes bounced, kill your tower.
Or
because I can't.
They have tokens out, just 0 cost. Thanks.
Yeah.
Bounce.
Next is Vies Blessing. It is 1 for a spell. You choose 1. Add up to 2 target gears from your discard zone to your hand, or equip target gear from your discard zone to a target unit you control.
Yep.
So this card is to help alleviate all the gears that you're going to be discarding to do things, whether it's to attack with the Sellsword or to tap down dudes with the Auron. This is just to help get those gears back so you can redo it.
Redo it all over again. The next one is Omega Magic Hikari. It's a 2-drop instacast. Put into 1 knight token with Guardian. It's a 1000. And it can swing, which is ridiculous. If you have 2 or less towers remaining, put 2 tokens instead. So late game when it's like very itchy, both y'all have like 0 towers left. You're just like, end of turn, have 2 more dudes to swing in. You're like, Oh, okay.
Yeah, cool. I get 2 more dudes than you? Thanks.
Yeah, and then I win. That's
Yeah.
how it works.
It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
Alright, the first gear we have is the Standard Shardsword. It is 1 for an equipped to target unit augment. It gets plus 500 and target attack. So we're just going to make my dudes big and swing with whatever I want.
Yep. Now the next one is actually, I think, one of the strongest one. It's Ketsu, the Living Armor. It's a 1-drop augment gear. You can equip the target unit. Any damage that would be taken is reduced by 500 instead. And we already denote that removing 1 level of damage, like a 500 damage, is just so powerful.
Yeah, it's super strong.
And then when one of your unit attacks, you may equip this card from the discard zone to that unit. So you can discard it, swing, put it on a dude. Yay!
And we have a dude that makes you do that, the Sellsword. So you're just like, cool, discard this, you can attack.
Yeah.
Let's auto get it on him.
Go swinging on in. And then a unit may only be equipped with 1 Ketsu because it would be way too strong if it was able to do more.
Card is still bonkers because you get all of them really quickly because it's a 1-drop that you can play, so you can search it up with like everything.
Yeah.
And you just get to be like, this dude takes less damage, that dude takes less damage. You get to be like Oprah, give out everything.
Yeah, for sure.
Next is the Corum War Room. It is 2 for an augment. Your gear costs 1 less to play. Exhaust, sacrifice this card, equip target gear from your discard zone to target unit you control. So again, another way to help you get gears back from your graveyard, and this one makes all your other gears cost less to play.
Yep.
So your 1-drops are free, and your 2-drops cost 1. Solid.
Good. Also one of the most powerful ones is Shining Shardagger. It's a 2-drop augment gear. It gets plus 500 and quickness, because quickness is the strongest ability, I do believe.
Yeah. In this game, I really think quickness is probably the strongest.
Because when you're just like, okay, they'll play a dude, maybe 2, I can swing past that, whatever. But when you're just like, play a dude swing, and they're like, oh, there's a tower down.
Yeah. And next is the Monarch Sky Dagger. It is 2 for an augment, and you equip it to a unit. When it arrives, you put 1 counter on this card. Remove a counter from this card, choose 1. Deal 500 damage to target unit, or equipped unit gains plus 500 this turn.
Yep.
If this card is in your grid discard zone when an air unit is returned from the field to your hand, you can add this card to your hand. So this combined with Kyte is super, super strong. Because you discard this to Kyte to trigger the bounce of one of your green dudes. So you're like, cool, target my green, my Cloud Hawk.
Yeah.
Bring the Hawk back, the dagger comes back to your hand, and you get to play it all again and just do it more and more. And it's kind of ridiculous because the Kyte also automatically untaps a couple shards or like a shard whenever you bounce a dude.
Yeah.
So it literally gives you free mana to play all that stuff again.
That's pretty fun for that, for sure.
Yeah.
Now we'll get into the shards here. And of course, as always, we're going to play the Corona of the Spirit Ruby. It's the best legendary shard ever. Because, why? Because you can exhaust, flip your spirit face down, destroy target unit. So in a game when they're trying to kill you or you need to get past, you just hopefully be able to have this to win.
Mm-hmm. Next up is the Zephyr Crystals. And they are, if your spirit is in air, it comes in exhausted. But it produces 1, or you can exhaust, pay 2, destroy target augment. So if you're playing against gears, you're just like, cool, kill your gear so you don't get it as much.
Yep. Or especially if they play the poison and you'll be able to kill this before it triggers on your turn, before the turn passes, then it's good. And of course we have the normal Argent Shards as well. Now we have honorable mentions. We don't really have sideboards because we don't know your local meta, but these are cards that you can either put in the deck or in your sideboard. And the first one is V, Matron of Miracles. It's a 3-drop 1500. Expel any number of gears from your discard zone. Target unit you control costs X or less, can be targeted by spells or abilities this turn. If it's exhausted, recover it. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, and what makes this so ridiculous is it's an anytime ability. So she's just in play and you're like, cool, expel this number, you don't target this dude.
Yeah.
It's kind of ridiculous because you can do it at any moment and protect your dudes.
For sure.
Next up is the Argent Watcher. He is 3 for 1500, and he arrives. Target unit loses all abilities. So any dude that's in your way with Guardian or whatever, you're just like, no, wipe that dude of his abilities. I'm gonna swing in now.
Yep.
Or just if something's like bothering you or blocking you up, you're just like, cool, no, stop it.
Or even if they have a dude with Voltron up with Augments, you're like, come into play, remove all those.
Yeah,
thanks. It doesn't remove them physically, but all the abilities are gone.
Yeah,
which is really funny. With that is the deck for you. Hopefully you enjoyed your stay here at Geektopia Island. You have a good day.
Later.
Bye.
Also, guys, just remind y'all to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and if you want to keep up to date on all our future content, make sure you click that bell. It'll give you all the notifications you need.
With that, we'd like to go ahead and give a big thank you to all our fans that support us through the year, and especially our Patreon support people. We do like to give a shout out to our Mythic and Above supporters, and that would be Dwayne Higgs. Thank you very much. We love you.